Welcome back to Satisfactory. Okay. Let's get into this. We need some AI limiters. It's about time we get back to just making factories to make stuff. And I think what we're gonna do is start off with the service layer here. Though I do want this to be repeatable, so I'll just build that one wall. And if we look at the AI limiter recipe, it's 1 copper sheet for every 4 quickwire. We know we've got a quickwire factory, and we know we have a refinery that's making tons and tons of copper ingots. So we could probably take the ingots and the quickwire and make AI limiters. Alright, so that would be the plan. And on this, it's 2 to 1. 2 ingots makes 1 copper sheet. So this ratio is actually worse than it looks as far as what we're concerned with. So that would be 2 belts for copper ingots. And 4 belts for quickwire. I think that's about right. And then in the final recipe, actually, let's clear this. I think we can figure this out a little easier this way. Parts, limiter. If we add you to our to-do list, we know we need 5 copper sheets. In order to make 5 copper sheets, we need... Yeah, this'll work. Okay, so all that to say, let's build an entry port for... I'm thinking 2 ingots. And then, I mean, it looks like it's 4. Six total ports, so we can cut this down. All right, constructors. We'll snake around the corner here. We'll lift it up. And I think if we make 3 of these, let's look at our copper sheet recipe. that gives us 30 per minute. That's actually kind of a lot of copper sheets. Let me check my recipe one more time. Feeling a little less than confident about this. Ah, so we need 25 per minute per AI limiter build. And then over here we need 100 per minute per AI limiter build. Okay, we're back to it. Feeling confident again. Start over on that. So here we need an assembler. And maybe we'll just park it kind of on the edge here. Maybe not right on the edge. Maybe something like that. And then we'll put our constructors in. Yeah, we're not going to have any surplus copper sheets. Or do I want surplus copper sheets? Is there any other real reason that I need copper sheets? They're nice to have, but I don't know that they're necessarily an output we want to keep, but we'll do it. Copper sheet, copy, paste, paste. I have to double check this copper sheet concept. The only place they're really good is part of ammo, which might be a reason by itself. And circuit boards, but we're using an alternate for circuit boards. Well, we might want some for heat sinks, is the problem. Nah, there's an alternate that we can do, that we can deal with that. So we'll just say we'll keep the extra copper sheets. This is demanding or producing 30, and this is demanding... What am I building again? Oh yeah, AI limiters. Haha. It's requiring 25. So that'll, when everything's running, that's still 5 surplus copper sheets per minute. And I think that's fine. If I really wanted to, I could double this up, probably. Actually, there's something to be said for doubling this up. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't want to use foundations for this. Got to be careful with constructors. They're the most likely to be in a situation to have a moving clipping situation, and nobody likes moving clipping. Okay. Now we're looking at something pretty good. I think here we'll put a split. We'll split here. Well, the traditional method would be to have all three of these, but since we want to capture the extra, we probably want to keep everything going in the same direction. So let's try this. No, see, we don't want this either. That's going to make getting the belt back into here difficult. If we move this assembler down the line a decent amount, we might be able to split. Ooh, that's going to be close quarters, though. The other thing I could do is change this to a merger. I think this is the answer. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It was already a merger. Right now, that's it. Everything exclusively feeds into here. The only place we have to make a choice is right here at this point. Let's get this other part built, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with the rest of this. So under here... And we probably could go ahead and put in some floor holes. And I'm going to keep everything close. And we're going to run 2 copper here. Copper ingots, to be precise. And really, should probably just drop this right away. It's going to make for a tiny, tiny belt between these 2 walls when we go to reconnect it, but that's okay. We're going to have to build a belt like that all the way down. Gonna get this first one as a splitter. Right, so now whatever's coming in here gets sent upstairs and then split down to what I think now should be a merger. We'll take some of that. Actually, you know what? Let's split it again. So this initial belt comes in, gets split 3 times. The result comes out. And goes on to connect to the next iteration of this build. And then this comes out. And we'll split this once. So this one comes in, gets split into here once we get a merger going. There. So this first one exclusively services this. Half of it, theoretically, gets put up there. Then this one gets split into here, merged down. I could do the same thing again. This is really close quarters. Merge you. Okay. Copper ingots done and in place. And then those are going up here. They're being made into copper sheets. I could theoretically just split this one. If half of the output here is sent along the line. Problem is that doesn't really fully make use of the copper sheets if we have too many. Let's drop this for a second. And since I've doubled up, you know what? We don't need to double up. Let's let that be the first thing that we decide. Let's not do that. We can always double up by way of building more items, dropping more blueprints. So we're going to drop that. So we want both. Yeah, this really simplifies things. 2 input and then 4 quickwire input. Getting all 4 of these quickwire to work to connect is going to be something else. But knowing this now, all these things are going in, they're going down this way. We could just go up like this. Let's take this one out. we're gonna need to sidestep this in order to have a place to collect these copper sheets. Trying to think about how these are gonna reconnect when they're stacked. This is very close. This is actually very nice. But I don't think I like exactly how this is coming out. I think we want to split this. We definitely want to split it somewhere. Maybe we should get that sketched in. The good old... Well, you know what? If we gave this guy its own level, we could solve a lot of these problems. The hardest one is going to be dealing with this one over here. But you know what? This is going to be a little weird. But if we had access to... Oh no. We're totally out of steel pipe. This stuff needs to go anyway. We'll just steal that. Or not. Let's see, as far as you're concerned, if we dropped in a little bit of storage, not a lot of storage, just a little bit. That's probably too far. We probably need to go further this way, just to leave room for everything to get sorted. We might not be able to squeeze 4 of these in. It's going to be a bit much. You know what? I think we need to change the spacing on this. Like by a lot. The problem is I'm going to have a heck of a time getting this piece over here and back again. Ideally, it would be something like... Well, if we came into this... So that's done. Then here, I mean, it could be as simple. It could be as simple as just merging this back on. Right, so this one goes in here. It merges into here, goes up there. Then we take half of that back out to then get you connected to the next one. Right, so both of these are both merged in and merged out. And then this one, I don't know if we're going to have enough space to even work this last one. That's going to be a little too clippy. All right. That comes in, merges in. Other half comes out. We might have to just kind of fake this last piece. I don't think we're going to get 2 belts back in there. We're gonna have to do something special here. I mean, I guess technically I don't have to merge it down here. I can merge it upstairs. If I can get this turn, which I don't think I can. Partially overlapping the blueprint designer. Let's get the conveyor pole down first. Here's what we'll do. We'll just take this straight up. And then we'll merge it. Fully and purely. Ooh, we might not be able to fit there. But we'll try it. And then the rest of it. Oh. Let's get this clearance set up on this side first. Okay, there we go. So that gets us... It's a bit of a kludgy solution, but that gets us all 4 quickwire connections touching our AI limiter build. Of course, now I gotta adjust this placement. Just a bit off here. Okay, good enough. Now, we're going to get the AI limiter recipe back in place. That's quickwire, 100 quickwire per. We got 4 belts hoisting quickwire down that list, so it should be pretty easy to connect 4 machines, 4 blueprints to this without any problems. Of course, we've got 4 belts associated with that, so you're probably looking at 16-ish, somewhere in there. We'll see. It depends if we want to try to run 1600 quickwire per minute. But luckily, those are choices we don't have to make right now. So now all of our copper sheets are going out here and being shared down the line. So wherever we choose, we can pull those up and stick them in here. Okay, let's put a splitter in. Cannot connect buildables and a designer to world buildables. I think what comes to mind? Okay. This first one's not going to bode very well because it's only going to get 15. Even though it's first on the list, it's only going to get 15 per minute. Unless I went all in on this. I've got 3 AI limiters on me. Let's change this up. We'll make this smart splitter. Oh, reinforced iron plate. Let's grab a quick hit of that, and then we'll be very close to done. I'm not hearing a click. I got AI limiters on the brain, but we want to ship copper sheets. Like that. So the copper sheets come up, And then all of the copper sheets are going to go in to the left output until this guy is full on copper sheets, and this little belt and this lift are all full on copper sheets. 25 per minute, we're making 30 per minute, so it's going to take a little while before that happens. And then the extra will get sent down the line. So now the only problem we have is this does not connect to itself. Right? We'd need this like this. Let's put a merger on here. Drop this, reconnect that lift into the merger. Actually, we don't have to go that far around. We can cut it in right here. So now this belt going this way connects to this merge point. Delete that. Copper ingot, quickwire, quickwire comes up, gets munged around, merged in, collected here, then sent out to the next version here. The ingots get lifted into here, sent out to the next one there. The copper sheets, they get smart split into here and then get collected here. And I guess if we wanted to, we could put one more in here. Maybe if I build it from this direction. This bug is killing me. Claiming to be outside the blueprint designer, but there really isn't any reason for it to make that claim. That is so weird. I suppose we can connect that afterwards. Why did this connect, but the other one won't? There we go. One second. We do need to power this thing up, but give me a second. Okay, we had a small crash, but we lost maybe 2 minutes worth of work. All I had to do is reconnect this. I think we are in a good spot still. And we crashed again. One moment. Okay. We're back again. Let's power this thing. Okay, well, that was easy. I think if I put a double here, that's not a double. You know what? I think I'm going to do the lighting as an interior piece of the construction of the building itself. So we're going to hold off on decorations, and we'll build the decorations in the factory walls. So with that, I think we're done. Phew, that was a bit much. But the advantage of this is that I'll be able to build multiple AI limiter blueprints and still be able to feed it the massive amount of quickwire that it wants. I mean, each one of these is 100 quickwire. If I used only one belt, I would be able to put down at most 4.65 of these. But now I could do that times 4, so I could easily put down 16 of these, which would give me 80 limiters per minute. And I'm not too worried about this, though that is actually times 2, so that's 50. But we put down 2 belts for that, so it's still supported, right? Because we've got 2 copper ingot belts and 4 of these, and the ratio here is 1 to 4, but we did 2 to 4 because the internal ratio associated with copper ingots to copper sheets is 2 to 1. So yeah, that all makes sense. Let's make sure that we've got everything set up here, and we do. So now we can connect this straight down. We've got our limiter. Let's name this and call it. Always make sure that you save your blueprint. AI limiter. And then I'm going to say 16 as a reminder of how many of these we think we can build on a single set of lines. Max build 16 around 16 per 4 quick wire line. And that's not true if we upgraded to aluminum. Per 4, let's say encased quick wire line. And then we'll put the limiter on here. Save it. And we're done. Next, I'll have to connect the quickwire factory. Let's take a little survey of that. So over here, we've got our iron ingots coming in. And I'm hoping, I think I have them connected to storage. And then we've got our quick wire happening here. And I know we've got a couple connections. Yeah, we got 3 connections right there that are currently not being used. And it's all locked down right now because we're using a significant number of computers, but we're not using them in line with the... we're building a lot of computers, but we're not using them. So yeah, we've got 3... Ooh, this one's actually not connected. Might have to think about doing something with that. Is this connected to something? This looks like it's not connected to anything either. Huh. Looks like they're all connected this direction. And then they're connected back to storage. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a little work to get all these get these connections put in place. But that's something to worry about in the next episode. What I really need to figure out is where we want to put this thing. And obviously somewhere near the quickwire factory is a good first place. Maybe right here would be the place. I hate to not use that water, though. Yeah, and there's the downside that this is in the way. But we could probably build a platform right here and build a little bit of a factory on top of that. Or we could double back this way. Why is there no power here? Thank you. We could build a little bit of a factory here. I don't know. These are all things we'll figure out in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll build the infrastructure for our ALI limiting factory next time.